Well. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Well, so they give us exactly what we were asking for. Good night, folks. Good night, friends. I'm on. I'm on. Don't worry. Don't worry. Uh huh. Uh huh. Mm hmm. I'm on. And I'm ready. I'm ready for what they're showing us tonight. They could never have gone any better place tonight than this. I love where they have taken us. Good night. I love where they have taken us in the storyline. They could never have taken us to a better place. Good night. Good night. Good night. They could never have taken us to a better place than here. Like, this is just like, to me, this is like so heavenly. It's not even funny right now. Like, them really, they're really capturing my imagination again and my interest. So, will Delicia tell Shayla what's going on? I think y'all already know the answer. So, you know what? Let me not waste any time. Let's get into it. Kasim, I have put up your GoFundMe. I'm gonna see if I can fling it up tonight again. And I have donated to it. Let's go.
Are gonna find some way to just do you bad. You could be the most amazing woman, do everything right. Hi, hey T. Yeah, yes, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right, Delicia. It just depends on the man, maybe like where you meet him. Maybe somebody at the club. Where you meet him? What y'all talking about? Girl, it don't matter where you meet him at. What y'all talking about? Thank you, baby. Girls, men, and how much Delicia loves men. How horrible, no matter how amazing you are, how good of a woman, you're gonna still find some way just to.
Delicia, you see, I don't know what Delicia is talking about here. What do you mean, no matter how good of a woman you are? You're thinking that people think that Shayla is a good woman? What has Shayla done to proven to us that she is an actual good woman? Like, tell us, Delicia, because we don't know. Us, the audience, don't know how great of a woman Shayla is. Apparently, Shayla is that great of a woman. We don't know how good of a woman Shayla is. So tell us how great of a woman Shayla actually is. Don't just hide it. Tell us how great. Oh great one. Oh great one. Oh great one, Delicia. Please tell us how great of a woman she is. Cause I don't know what Delicia talk about. So, let's keep rocking.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like just being real, being yourself. I mean, with Wayne, like that's what he says he finds most attractive. A lot of people don't know that, but he just wants somebody to be real with him. And believe
Is he always real? I mean, he repeats the same lines to every woman. Is that real?
He might have some ways, but I feel like he being real with me. He hasn't given me a reason to feel like this. No. Otherwise,
Wayne has been acting real different with you. I can't agree with that.
Yeah.
But I think it just depends on the.
What is Delicia's problem? All of a sudden, Delicia upset. Hold on. I can someone explain to me what? Okay. Hold on. Okay, I don't know what. Okay, what is Delicia upset about? Can someone explain to me what Delicia is upset about? So a man give you 10 grand as a tip, right? This is supposed to be a friend's man. Let's work out the semantics of it. You don't like it. The fact that the man has given you 10 grand, okay? Instead of giving the man back him 10 grand and insisting and giving man back him 10 grand, you smiled a lot and you left. You got to tell some other friends. You're now over to the friend that is that's the man. And you're over here sulking. It makes no sense to me as to what Delicia is pulling right now. I don't know what this is about. Honestly, maybe I'm missing something. Is Delicia a good girl? Is that what they're trying to tell us? That is Delicia suddenly a good girl? All of a sudden, Delicia become Mother Teresa. All of a sudden, she become Mother Mary. All of a sudden, Delicia has become Mother Mary. Me don't know what go on here, so. Holy Mary. Because Shayla bragging too much. So she upset because Shayla brag. Well, that's enough. What she upset for? She want Iman and she don't know how to deal with it. As maybe I'm missing something. She has become a good. Only think she become a good girl. Y'all think she has become? They're saying to us that Delicia is a great girl. She's a great catch. If you went down to the beach, that's what. And by the way, I have marked Honey Pot girl off. You cannot be friends with Shayla. Like I said, the Honey Pot girl knows the entire story. Let me just hold on it, hold on it, hold on it. Let me just flag right here, sir. Let me just get, hold on, hold on. Let me just get out this real fast. The Honey Pot girl is being a 304 by association. Let me just get that out, yes or no. And I'm going to tell you why I say this. Because now she knows the entire story of Anthony and Amber. She knows the story and she has met Amber. She knows the story and she's up in Shayla's face again. We know a 304 already. Promiscuous woman. She in the same bracket. No matter Nanya, she in the same bracket. She is in 304 by association. We put her in a 304 category by association.
And in the way that you meet him and where he is in his life. Like, for instance, when I met Iman, I was just solely focused on myself, on my career, trying to have a career, make more money. And so I would wake up, get ready in the morning, but that wasn't for a man, that was just for me. And I feel like when I started exuding this sort of energy, it's attractive to a man.
So everybody knows that Shayla is talking a bunch of nonsense because, of course, she's talking about Iman and she doesn't know anything at all about Iman. That's really what's going on here. So no, only part is not a 304. Well, then Angela Atkinson, then tell me why she's still here. That is my question. Why is she still here? She has met Anthony and she has met Anthony's wife. She's met both of them. She's gone over there and she's met them. And she's come over and she's invited them to a like a party thing that she has going on. Well, she meet them. Hold on, Angela Paul. Give me just a moment. Let me read your comment. Give me a moment. Because you don't get, you do not get to be rolling with a certain level of people and don't get the association. I believe she's mad because she finds it hard to tell Shayla what Iman said to her. That's what it is right here. So you believe I agree with you as well. I definitely agree with that. She better than Shayla. But what Delicia have done, no, not getting mad right now. She is going for Iman. Stay there. Stay there. Me need to get on my guitar, Terry, because I have to get on my guitar pretty soon because our free paper soon born. Want Wayne's money. She still have a problem with Tamira and Wayne. What is her issue? I believe D wants Iman, which is Delicia. She wants Iman. Delicia is sexually frustrated. She needed her itch scratched. She only got 10,000. She only got 50. Tamira got 32. Still low on the totem poles. She can't believe she is in the back of the pack. No matter what's going on, she's trying to detach from Shayla. So she's looking to be mad. Interesting. Interesting. Delicia wants the bag Tamir is getting from Wayne. If Shayla keeps running her mouth, Delicia will secure Iman and Iman's bag. That's what's going on right here, sir.
So I feel like just being yourself and worrying about yourself will really have a man worrying about you.
I agree. So you think that if you were to be any other way, that would have made a difference? If you were to be more into him and less into yourself, it would have made a difference? He would have still been amazing? Or
I mean, I don't know. I feel like God just really blesses you with a man who sees you and who loves you and cares for you.
Stop calling up God's name, please. Stop calling up God's name. I think that you're walking to us. Please, stop calling up God's name. She's only gotten the story from Shayla's perspective. And she should go ask the story from a next perspective before you start. Listen to me. Listen to me again. And that is exactly why I have beaten Tamira before. And I said, when she was shading Anthony, I said, you have no place at shading a man if you don't know the whole story. And you don't know the whole story. Your first take is to know the next side of the story. You need to know that. Or have evidence to that. Notice how she treated Anthony. No, you're not get a chance to get over that for that, and you're over here so with Shayla. Please. If O'Neal was in a clique of men who were thieves and I never stole a thing, you'd have still said, oh, O'Neal, him with the little thief them, O'Neal is a crook as well. You would have said that. So why is it not the same as far as Honey Pot Girl is concerned? Listen to me. Until she leaves this clique, she is marked on my list.
Just wait on the Lord. He'll bring you somebody.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
You don't believe that?
Self-love.
Yeah, I guess. You say so. You're a little pessimistic about me, girl. Don't worry. You're going to meet an amazing man that'll be like mine, that will just love you, care for you, be there for you, accept you and all your flaws, and buy your new house.
Right.
Can't beat that.
Buy you the new house.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy for you. Like,
Me too. Look at us. Having this little tiny apartment, moving on to bigger, better things.
Bigger and better things, see?
yes, girl, leave the past.
Don't bother with it, M. Johnson. M. Johnson, all of a sudden you're coming for come pick up for Tamir. No, you do not get a chance. You don't get a chance. It doesn't matter if she doesn't know Amber. That's the point me I try to raise with y'all. How you get able to sit down and call out the man them, and then when a woman is doing something out of thing, they only not call out the woman. Nonetheless, I'll keep it where it is. I'll keep it above the belt. Shayla is teaching lessons. Pay attention.
In the past, you moving on up.
Yes.
I love that for you.
And y'all some real friends, because I promise if somebody asked me to pack up their house, I would be busy.
You know what? I'm done.
I'm sorry. Here we are here.
All right, so we see exactly what's going on. Onila told you that she's an undercover. Listen to me. Terry made up on the same man, but I'm on the same level as you are. She's undercover. She's still friends with D, and she's still friends over here. So with Shayla them, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. We no come try and see if we can sweet up Tamira right now. Y'all do this all the time. Somebody comes in and y'all like them, and because you like them, you don't call out the base that them doing, and then you say O'Neal is not calling this, and O'Neal is biased with men. When Anthony forget flagging, O'Neal flag him. When anybody forget flagging, O'Neal is flagging them. This, Tamir, forget flag for this. What should I do over here so we Shayla them? But let O'Neal not say anything. I'm read some comments. She's upset because because Wayne showed her that she missed for listening to her friend. Which is why now she's not listening again. That's why she's not listening again. I've read the comment. Don't worry yourself. Wouldn't be surprised if Amber and Tamira get into it at the party. Wouldn't be surprised. I don't think she has even invited Amber yet. These are side dude. Of course, these are side dude, and them know. People are being take off an idiot. Delicia is upset because she's hearing Shayla praising Iman and giving him all of these props, and she doesn't have any idea that her man is after Delicia. Now I have no idea, so she upset. No, Unago escape. I know how y'all stay. Me know how stay until stop bashing the woman. Me know how to stay. If this was a man, y'all would have been going off out to town right now. When Anthony go out with him foolishness, y'all were the first. When Ron go out with him crap, y'all are the first. When Wayne go out with him foolishness, you guys are the first. When Mike go out with him foolishness, you are the first. But me know how to work, you know. It's just something. Me understand the psychology of women, you know. Pick up for your own first. Or some. Me know the psychology of some women. Pick up for your own first. Even when you see what's going on, that's why Terry correct. Undercover. But nonetheless, Shayla upset. And that's Shayla is teaching us here about whatever is going on. You could have fight by association. Nania, she's 3 or 4 by association. We're having a 3 or 4 meeting. The question is this. Well, you can state everything only correct tonight. The point of the matter is Tamir needs some new friends. Tamara needs some new friends. Maybe you need to start saying that. Tamara needs not to be friends with Shayla. When you not tell me that, then we can agree with that thing. See, men are very linear. That's all I have to say with the Tamara thing. Now, as far as Delicia and Shayla is concerned, Delicia is upset. Delicia vexed right now. I don't know why she upset. She get the little 10 grand and she get the 10 grand and she upset about the 10,000. Maybe, you know what? Let me answer the question. If Iman gave Delicia $55,000, would she be this upset? Would she be this upset? Let's just say Iman had given her 55 grand, five more than Shayla. Would Delicia be this upset? Yes or no? Tamara knows Amber. She talks to Amber at church. She knows about Shayla's deception and her friend Shayla, and not Amber. Tamara is a wolf. KP, thank you very much. She has heard about the story. Thank you very much, because I noticed what's happening. People are trying to say them can slip Tamara underneath the table and you won't have it to them. I tell you already, say O'Neal, I sharp. I'm watching. You want shade, Anthony? No problem. Just give me the shade pan Shayla too. Then you can win me. Anything else you not tell me can't fit in my box. But anyways, it's that's the question. Only you're expecting women to be hard. The sister would hold the sister would accountable. Nope, women will defend other women even if they don't like the other woman. Thank you very much. And that is the point O'Neal is raising. That's the point I'm raising. I'm not O'Neal is stupid. O'Neal know exactly what I go on. Y'all will defend Tamara from now till next week. Like gonna take me an idiot. Can't stay there. What if she had gotten 50 grand? That's the question. Why should she get 50 grand? Tamara needs to go back to her real friends and stop hanging out with these three folks. If Tamara is rolling with Lataya and them, don't worry yourself about it, because Lataya and them are your real friend. Them you know from before. Shayla and Delicia in a different bracket. They are in different brackets. She mad because she like it. She mad because she like it. Well, let me ask y'all this. Let's get real now. Let's get real now. Should Delicia tell Shayla about the money? And I asked this question, the money, no. And I asked this question today on the community chat. And I said, should she tell her about the money right now? Terry, you see, because you're Jamaican, you know, so Jamaican call spade a spade, you know. The one thing, listen to me. Listen to me, guys. Me know Jamaicans are who we are, and me get it. We're island people, and according to your island people, mad. But let me explain something to you about island people. We call a spade a spade. We now go sugarcoat nothing at all, and if we see it, we'll call it out. Show me your company, and I tell you who you are. Tamara is not fooling anybody with this that she's working with right there. So, show me your company, and I'll tell you who you are. This is a saying in Jamaica. Show me your company, and I tell you who you are, and that is something you get. But anyways, in the real world, yes. In skit world, no. That was money I was given for a tip for excellent service. A real friend would tell. No problem. Yes, if she doesn't want him, but she'll be going for it. Of course, I will become Team Tamira M. Johnson. Me know your work already. Me know you anything have a mix with Shayla, you in, you know. Me know that work. KP Charm, that's correct. Tamira is more dangerous than Shayla and Delicia together. Tamira pretends to be a good girl, but she's not. She pretends. They have her as a holier than thou, and she is pretty much a girl that is that you like Terry said, undercover. Undercover. That's who Tamira is. Me telling you, Tamira is that particular animal that plays dead, like say, them play as though say them soft. And the moment you touch them, them coil and strike. That's who Tamira reminds me of. Notice how she kissed the hand and tell him, oh, friends forever and blah, 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 and whatever it is. And think you can fool me, please. Think y'all can fool me. This is my take on it. Birds of a feather flock together, always hang together. They're all the same. Thank you very much, Angela Paul. Let me tell you something. None of the laughing thing. People are trying to say them can come separate Tamira. You can't separate somebody if them par in a whole clique. If this is what they've been doing, you cannot separate them. She undercover. Undercover. Good evening. Shayla is so stuck on Iman on top already. On top of already being delusional. She will not believe that. Well, that's an interesting take, George. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very I think I read a comment, I read a comment, Angela. I read a comment. Birds of a feather flock together. Exactly. Birds of a feather flock together. Would, that's a good question, George. Let me ask a question. Would Shayla believe if Delicia told her about Iman? That's a very good question. Because Shayla saw, what you call it now, all knowing, yes or no. She's so all knowing that literal that's what it is. Shayla don't know what's coming for her. Delicia don't tell Shayla about the money. Well, she obviously not tell her none at all. Tamira's not a 304. Do you see her sleeping with anybody? Do you see her being promiscuous? That's nonsense. Well, none, yeah. We are give her the name right now. She have to work the name right now. So simple-minded is Shayla. She made Iman fall in love with her and buy her a house. So simple-minded Shayla is. That's what she's saying. That's what she said. She said Iman fall in love with her and buy her a house. I do too, but but Wayne is introducing her to these people because he's always testing and being petty. Remember what Mike said, and her real friends, she'll put it together. I'm not saying nothing. But now, hey, let me say something. Listen to me. Listen to me. It is what it is. You can call him whatever you want to call him. You can call, oh wow, O'Neill. Brenda says, oh wow, O'Neill. What's going on with it? Tamira is not like that at all. Well, what is she doing over here with these people, Brenda? Would you be out partying with a bunch of ladies of the night? The answer is no. If you were out there on the street corner with a bunch of ladies of the night, what do you think people would have said? Oh, wow, I didn't know Brenda was selling it now. That's what they would have said. Listen to me. What is happening is that people are making up two separate rules. At one time the rule works and the next time the rule doesn't work. If y'all saw me rolling with a bunch of gangsters, what would you have said? You're guilty by association. You think if I go outside and I'm rolling with a bunch of gangsters and police pull up, they will let me go? No, they're going to arrest me. They are going to arrest me. Anyways, we're moving right along. Remember, someone said no. Interesting. Interesting, y'all said no. Interesting. Shayla just helped Delicia to make up her mind about Iman when she said that God will send Delicia a good man who will accept her for all her flaws and buy her a house. Interesting. There is no tea hate. But what will not happen is that you guys are not going to try to see if you can slip tea with me as a good girl while she's over here keying with Shayla and them. You're not going to slip me that. Yes, you guys trying to slip me a Mickey. Y'all are trying to slip O'Neal and Mickey. What you guys are trying to do is see if you can slip me and Mickey.
Dear Liquid Tide.
This is what y'all are doing. Slipping me and Mickey. That's what y'all are trying to do. Y'all are seeing exactly if you can slip me and Mickey. Yeah. Y'all are seeing exactly when you can slip me and Mickey. And y'all are not going to slip me and Mickey. This is what y'all are trying to do. Slip me and Mickey. Y'all are trying to say exactly when you can slip O'Neal and Mickey. And O'Neal is not having it. That's what's going on right now. Y'all are trying to slip me a Mickey. So, let me see if I find little Mickey. We're not trying to see if they can slip me a Mickey. There it is. There it is right there, so y'all are trying to see if y'all can slip me. That's what y'all are doing. Don't act no like that's what y'all are doing. Are you slipping? Are people slipping us a Mickey with Tamira? That's the question. No bother with it, Nanya. Nobody's making up nothing at all about Tamira. The point of the matter is she is still here with the 304s. And so I said she is guilty by association. Guilty by association, Nanya. You don't get to absolve yourself. What y'all are trying to see if y'all can do is to slip O'Neal a Mickey. This is it. But anyways, let's proceed. I'm not going to take up the whole of the time with that right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let me read y'all's comments. We could get into the comment section because that's what's important right now. Y'all trying to slip O'Neal a Mickey. No bother with that. Leave Tamira alone. Look how much people come to our defense. She is tired of playing with Damien, playing with her. Tired of Damien playing with her, and she over there do whatever it is. Aretha, good night. Good night, Aretha. They're trying to say them can gang up on me. Nanya and her friends are ganging up. 1 minute they're good and they're still trying to change a person who they can't believe. Oh no, M. Johnson. I think you have missed this. Oh, but when it comes to men, Anthony and Wayne should be dissolved for all their wrongdoings. Heck no. 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 O'Neal has never said this. No. So you've gotten that one totally incorrect. I still don't believe Wayne is going to go all the distance. He will surprise me if he does. I still have doubts about Anthony, about going the distance. He will surprise me if he does. I don't trust both men. One of them very loud and the next one is very soft. In fact, if you ask me, KW is equal to Shayla. And here's it. And Anthony is equal to Tamira. That's what I think it is, which is quite interesting. This is what I think it is. Yes or no? This is what I think it is. Kountry Wayne. Calm down now. Don't worry about my ginger wine. It's fine. Kountry Wayne is equal to Shayla. The female version of Kountry Wayne is Shayla. And the female version of Tamira, the female version of Anthony is Tamira. That's what I'm reading. But me not say nothing yet. I'm just watching the series. O'Neal is just watching the series. Don't worry. Don't worry. O'Neal usually work it out, but don't worry. My intuition, me feel my left eye jumping. My intuition tell me that that's what's going on. Now, if you said I'm concerned about her new friends, what's going on with that? Happening with her and her circle of friends. Exactly. Where are her friends, her new friends? The house was at 50,000, so Iman didn't buy her a house. He gave her the money to pay her bills for a year. Anthony paid for that house by default. He was giving her $10,000 a month, and she saved it. The money was for the rent and not to buy a house. That is correct. That is correct. Fiona needs to lose Iman, and Delicia needs to get him. Don't worry, don't worry. People genuinely consider the words. This is what is meant by birds of a feather flock together because of perception. You don't have to be a drinker because you go into a liquor store. That's different. You can go into a liquor store for say, okay, I'm buying whatever it is, whatever it may be. But if you're sitting down in a liquor store, people think you're going to be drinking. And yes, why shouldn't they think you're drinking? Like I said before, so in other words, it would be okay for O'Neill to be sitting on the Gaza. Let's say O'Neill sit down and I sit down on the Gaza. Every man on the ends, everyone on around O'Neill has all of their tools with them. They have all guns with them. This is supposed to be a bad era. O'Neill is in the hood. And I'm just sitting down. And police pulls up. What do you think they're going to think? No, O'Neill is just over there preaching. Listen, man. So many times they make it look like Santa saw the thing work. But okay. Okay. She's sneaky. She's sneaky. The deal is this. There is a sneakness to Tamira when I can't put my finger upon and I keep showing y'all. But you know what? I'm not going to say anything. I've watched just a couple little moves. Damn, O'Neill, you hit that one on the head. Tamira sneak like Anthony, and Shayla is a savage like Wayne. I'm telling you, they're giving us the two. But you know what? No, don't worry about it. O'Neill, no. I called the Dalen scene today and told you that Dalen was going to bail out Noel, right? I call it before it happened. Even before them drop the skit, I call it before it happened. Now, if Amber changes it because, because she wants to prove O'Neill wrong, okay, fine. But I call it. I literally had called it. Me tell you, that's what's going to happen, and that's what happened. Iman did tell her that you'd buy a house. Well, whether or not Iman tell her to buy a house, that's what it is. I want Shayla to the crab to slow cook. You want it slow cook. Layla, that's exactly correct. And that's a good question. I'm still wondering if people want the karma right now. Do you want Shayla's karma right now? Here's the question. The Wayne channel want to know, do you want the karma right now or no one wait for it? What do you want? Layla says she want it slow. Malcolm, I the same question I asked. When is Tamir going to tell Didi say it's over? She has not even told him that it's over as yet. She's been dancing around the entire. But listen. I don't even get into it because every single time I tell her something, the woman them say them can defend the next woman, but you know try to tell about the man. I tell her already, say, listen to me, don't get it twisted. The only thing O'Neill will always advocate for is for a man to see his kid. But what Anthony has done is savage, and I don't like it. I was one calling for him to get a divorce, for Amber to get a divorce. And she said she doesn't want to get a divorce, so I can't force the woman. Anyway. From observation, Shayla is the female version of Wayne. Tamir is not as sneaky as Anthony, who is the king of sneaky. Don't worry, you will see what I'm talking about. Tamira sneaks, you just don't see that she's sneaking because it's a woman looking at it. It's easy to see a man, It's easy for a woman to see a man because man action just straight out. Woman action lean up. That's the deal. Well, M. Johnson, I've already compared her to Anthony. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry. You will see what I'm talking about. If I'm incorrect, then I'll be incorrect. Don't worry, I'll be the one to say I'm incorrect. Maxine, thank you very much. Tamira did not invite her two real friends, Latoya. And the next one, I wonder why. We have not heard her inviting these two girls. Good question. Good question, Maxine. So if my friend jump off a bridge, I'm jumping off a bridge too. Nope. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Y'all are trying to see if we can use other things for compare it. And those are incomparable. Like jumping off of a bridge is nothing. What do you mean? Wait till him get birds of a feather flock together for and show me a company and I tell you are from. If this is not the case, the next time your child is out with what you call it, whatever clique of friends, I don't want you to call to them. If O'Neill is incorrect about if the conversation about birds of a feather flocking together is incorrect, the next time you see a husband with a bunch of men, the next time you see him rolling at the strip club with him friends and him doing a bunch of different things, don't call to him. Because no, he's not doing just that. Don't call to him. Most of us do dealing with bail out. Exactly the point I'm making. There you go. We say no dealing was gonna bail her out. D is basically her side dude. That's correct. And Iman, let karma burn Shayla's. You know what? I could believe that they don't allow any of the women to be innocent in these kids. Maybe Candice only. I don't know why. I don't know why in a mistake. To be honest, they should make at least one or two women innocent and one or two of the men innocent. Because and innocent in the sense that they are not this. Because I think people misunderstand when people say this, them not innocent. At least them have some amount of moral backbone. It's almost like everybody, nobody has a moral backbone. Lies. Stop bashing her. Listen to me. Listen. I have taken it on the chin, Nani. I'm gonna take it on the chin only because I am taking it on the chin. It's okay. It's okay. Anthony's gonna stop paying the $10,000 per month. I'm gonna take it on the chin. No, and listen to me. I'm watching the entire scene. The point of the matter is I'm gonna keep asking y'all the question. Why is she still friends with Tamara and with Delicia and Shayla? Answer me that. Zanet, where's Zanet? Zanet says, O'Neill, why you think that Delicia really didn't let Shayla know Iman told her she was the one? Even though her friend told her she should. It is because of the $10,000 or is she plotting? I don't know. Delicia upset and you know what, I don't Zanet, I don't know because I feel like I cannot read. I will say this. As a man, I'm not fully able to read what Delicia's motive is at this point. I don't know what Delicia's motive is. Is it that she wants to maybe I gotta ask the ladies them this. Ladies, a phone a time now. Again. What what do you think is Delicia's most motive? What do you think Delicia's motive is? Delicia's going for it. Keep your friends close and your enemies even closer, Tamira. Don't worry, Nanya. Remember, O'Neill used to bash our girl Amber the same way, and then he eventually came around to our side. Listen, one thing really bash Amber for you, me never bash Amber. I called out when Amber was being naive. I called out Amber having Shayla around her the same way. And I said, as long as you have these people around you, you're not in the right. You're going to do nonsense. It's me call out them things. Y'all forget that? Shy lady, forget that? O'Neill called out the mere. O'Neill was the first one that said that one of the biggest problems Amber had with her marriage was the mere fact that she kept being friends with Shayla. I told y'all that. And I said one of the issues with her marriage is that she made Shayla overtake her marriage. I'm going to tell you how much Shayla became a laissez-faire leader. Where she wasn't leading from the front. She was leading from behind. So she make Amber think she was leading the whole thing. And while orchestrating everything from the back, that's what I said. That's what I said. That is what O'Neill said. Miriam said, I was so annoyed with Shayla. 3 boxes she packed up and nothing in the apartment. However, Delicia not telling Shayla anything because money talks and BS walks. None of each friend is for a different reason than a season in my life. So all of them are not necessarily come together collectively. The answer to your question is no. I think Delicia secretly Stephanie, you think should have like her backside. Secretly. Folk believe it gullible. Not she more street than dumb Damon is right now. We have some boss. Iman told Delicia he has feelings for her. She knows Iman and Wayne are players. So yes, because she a player. You think this is a reason because they must say Wayne a player right now. That's why she upset. Delicia has no motive. She's being sought after. Stephanie said, if you leave it. Okay. All right. No worries. I said, because I'm a player. O'Neill, I asked that question earlier. Why is Tamira still friends with the birds? Listen to me. Keep listening to me. Angela Paul, I don't know how much to get into this because people are saying them can back whatever it is. And that's okay. That's okay. Your friends go to sleep with 5 women and they're 99,999. Does that make you still want? Are you gonna sleep with all of these women too? I don't know what you mean, Nani. What you mean? I don't know what you mean. The more Shayla brags, the envious that is. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Will Delicia deal with Iman out of spite? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that Iman is going to deal with Delicia out of spite? Yes or no? Is that what you're saying? Arita, that's all I'm doing. Only just calling it out, and I'm like how Onila call it out. Tamira needs to stop telling her business to Shayla and Delicia. Thank you very much. She speaks with them very openly, even before she gets to Latoya, which tells me that Shayla and Delicia gets first priority. First priority over her other friends them. But you know what? Don't worry yourself. Don't worry about it. What O'Neill know? Angelina called Elisa to come stay with Shayla to help her. The double standard is real. Call it out. I see how Delisa looks at Fiona. That's the deal. Nana, she's basically letting Dee think that her dealing with Wayne is just a phase and she's going to come back to him. Malcolm, you know what? I thank you guys very much for watching this with me because I think sometimes y'all don't see what I'm saying. There was no closure. There was no closure. You know what, Nanya? Hold on. You know what? Me have a scene for you. I think I have a scene. You know what? Since I was not coming at this, we don't want to come in at this whole entire thing. And you know O'Neill stare at it. O'Neill go, it's not that, listen, I'm not fighting anybody at all, but you know me stare. The best line today about closure is from Keisha. I love Keisha's mention about closure today. Let me see if I can find Keisha's thing.
Great taste.
Let's see if I can find Keisha's line about there was no closure. Malcolm hit the nail upon the head. There was no closure. There was no closure. See if I can find the line with Keisha today. Because Keisha, somewhere, somehow, I don't know how Keisha got this line in there. Right? See if I can find it.
I got home and Carter pulled up on me. She got out the car.
Carter
I just keep I feel like I'm just in this situation, I'm trying to appease everybody.
why? Why are you trying to appease Carter? That's your ex.
Keisha, I just feel bad. Like,
So
I feel
you were
bad.
going to go on a trip with her. Where was y'all going? Where were y'all going? Belize. Oh, it was a real vacation.
No, it wasn't supposed to be like that. We were gonna make it work, like, you know, music, songs, and just like create and just get a break while I was there. Like,
Girl, who you think you fooling? You was going on vacation. She was flying you out. You was about to get flued out, so you accepted it. Whole time Dylan over here trying to import some snow into Atlanta and throw you a prom.
but I didn't go with her, right? So like, I get it. I'm wrong for entertaining it, but I didn't go.
Let me find. I need to find it. Let me find
Are
it.
you crazy?
She wanted closure, Keisha. I don't know what to do.
Here it is right here. So here is the line. I want y'all to listen to this. Keisha gave the best line today. This is it right here. Listen to this.
Little girl's trip was with Carter. Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
She wanted closure, Keisha. I don't know what to do.
Closure is goodbye.
Closure is goodbye. That's the line. That is the line. You see, listen to me. Yeah, listen to me. The lines I'm coming in. A closure is goodbye. Yes or no? Closure is goodbye. This is what Malcolm was talking about just now. Closure is goodbye. When you tell me, say, you do closure with somebody, it means you must be telling them, I'm gone. Closure means goodbye. German, and that's why German. And I try to tell the ladies this, but them not listen to me. Me tell them say if a man tell us say him want closure and him trying to get closure, generally when we are coming for closure, it means I'm trying to slip it in. Me I put the tip inside of the stuff, and when we put it in, my hope is that you will change your mind in case you don't know what closure mean. So when y'all are telling me, oh, well, you know, no, she's not doing this and she's pit, and y'all are telling me how what Tamir is doing, whatever it is, listen to me. I'm rooting for Tamir now, but I want her to clean up her thing. She needs to clean her thing up first. When she clean it up, then we won't talk about it. That's what closure is. That's exactly what's going on right this one. Anyways, moving right along. Wayne still seen the Australian business partner. She called him before he met Tamira. So, where's him still here? Wayne a player a long time. We know so Wayne a player. Now your question is this. Delicia is going to take Iman from Shayla, and if Iman wasn't Delicia's type, she would have told Shayla about the $10,000 tip and told her she's the one. You know what? Wayne is savage. The question is this. But Delicia may become more, even more, just for the sake of two. Will Delicia get both men? That's your question right now. Wayne, well, there it is. Here is this. Will Delicia, L-I-C-I-A, get both Wayne and Iman just to prove a point? That's what I think Delicia might pull off. Yes or no? I think she might pull off a grand slam. Will she go after just to prove a point? Notice Delicia is listening to Tamira and she is listening to Shayla. Una say no. Una believe Delicia can pull this off. Una think say she can pull off a double whammy. Y'all don't believe this? What is a pum pum between two friends? What is a pum pum between two friends? What is a pum pum? What is an apple between two friends? Apple cut in two. You cut an apple not two. You can get two pieces out of an apple. Just Iman. Well, what if she decides that, you know what? Because of what Tamir is pulling off, she's going to go for that one too. Jen Louise. I saw Jen Louise had throw Anthony in there get a triple. That's exactly what I mean. Once in a while, you'll find somebody for a lifetime. Well, Nanya, and that's why I want her to get rid of these friends. Nanya, listen to me. I will stop complaining and I will stop whining when she gets rid of Shayla. When Tamira gets rid of Shayla and she gets rid of D out of her life and she is serious, then she will have my full. She have my support, but she now have my full support. Pum pum got in that too. Look here, man. Can a pum pum? That is the question. Can a pum pum cut in two? That is the question. Can a pum pum be cut in two? Hmm? Can it be cut in two? That is your question. Well, you never hear the song before. Oh, well, I'm not talk about you, sir. What I'm not talk about? No, man, no, hold on. See, let me say me have a song yesterday. Y'all have never heard the song before. Y'all have. Well, let me see if I can find the song. Let me see if I can find the song. Let me see if I can find the song. What is a boom boom between two friends, eh? Please, ma pull it up. Ma pull it up. Guys, listen to me. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Listen to me. Y'all don't do this tonight. Nobody make O'Neal get active tonight, you know. Don't make O'Neal get active tonight. It can be cut in two. Jamaicans have always known this. Jamaicans have always known this. We not take it personal. Jamaican man not take it personal. We've always known it cut in a two. No, you know. Jamaican men not take it personal. You need to read some comments, right? I can read some comments. We don't want to get into the thing for Uno right now, because it is what it is. I would like to see Tamira leave the birds alone. Angela, thank you very much. That's what O'Neal want to see. When O'Neal see that, then O'Neal stop complaining. There you go. Stacy, he did Amber like this in the summertime, and not even Shayla was around. But this past summer, no, I mean O'Neal did this. O'Neal is just calling out certain pieces, and that's all O'Neal is doing. Speaking the truth, someone get O'Neal before him hurt himself. The truth be told, Shayla and Delicia aren't even real friends. She didn't even claim Shayla as a current friend when talking to her other friends earlier. Called her a middle school friend. That is true, Mary. That is true. Delicia is upset because she still thinks Shayla didn't tell her the truth about Wayne and Tamira gets all the goodies. That's why I'm ask what if Delicia decides to be vindictive and go after both men? Don't come down here. None I too late no para come down here. Nobody come down here. Nobody come down here, Nanya. Wait until Delicia get whatever it is. She gonna sing How Does It Feel? Once, whatever it is, she'll come down here. Hmm? Listen, ladies, tell me the truth. Ladies, tell me the truth, ladies. Don't lie. Can Delicia pull off dating Wayne and Iman at the same time? Ladies, me no want to tell a lie. Don't go around the foolishness. Yes or no. Be real with me. This is something the men want to know. If you are a woman, have you ever seen a woman pull something like this off before? I know what men can pull off. We're asking a question right now. Don't tell the LX. Wayne look like him wanted Momo. Exactly. And if him want Momo, what is going to save Delicia from getting a little bit of a piece of the something? Eh? Delicia probably will go both of them. But I know for a fact that she wants Wayne. Give me on a tech on this man. That ship has sailed for Wayne. He's not going to pay. He's not going to go for Delicia anymore. What? How do you know that? Wayne won't cave into Delicia. What you mean him not go cave in? If you meet the man at the right place, at the right time. Yes, Nanny, I did with the better. I have even wear the t-shirt. In fact, Skitland, I'm supposed to wear a t-shirt for Skitland, and I haven't gotten to do that yet. Skitland, don't worry, me not forget. No, because Wayne don't like a woman smoking and drinking, and that is why he ended it with Pierre. So you don't think Wayne would take it? If Wayne was in a tight corner, Wayne is in love. Wayne is in love and all shook. So you're saying Wayne might end up with Tamira's new assistant. Yeah, I mean, I know what they might listen to me. You know what? Raymond, me not understand now. Because she got a taste of the honey pot. Because he got a taste of the honey pot. That no mean him not got. Yeah, let me give me sometime I understand y'all, you know. Tight corner. Ladies. Ladies, ladies, ladies. Ladies, ladies, ladies. Ladies, ladies, ladies. If Wayne gets himself in a very tight space, in a very tight space, giving me all of these things. Just search a thing, no man. Why am I on Google Shopping? I don't understand this. A very tight corner. If Wayne gets backed up in a very, very tight corner like one of these, the people them say Wayne is not crossing Iman. You're sure? How do you know him not cross Iman? Say only the TV if you stop it? No. Tight space. Very, very tight space. Let's say Wayne is in one of these corners. A very, very tight space. Y'all are telling me say nothing gonna happen. Hmm? Very, very tight space. Very tight space. None of these things is motivating y'all. Well, I'm not gonna lie, we're not lie right now. Y'all are lying right now. Y'all are lying. Very tight space. What? None of them comments. BBL versus the flat bottom. I can't believe. What do you mean? He crossed. Why would Wayne not? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't think Delicia will do that to Tamara because she actually like tea and have tea. Think she's a sweet girl, and Wayne is not for her. Yeah, well, Nicole said me to stop it. What me to stop, Nicole? What must O'Neill stop? Y'all are something else, you know. Wayne pulled it off with Amber. I'm just saying. Thank you very much. I'm just saying. Sometimes a man gets put in a place between a rock and a hard place. Ladies, ladies, I just want to say that sometimes a man gets put into, a very tight space between a rock and a hard place. And let me see if I get my profile properly. And we don't want to cross the line. We don't want to do anything out of pocket. But what tends to happen to us, ladies, is that we get in between, in between. You know what I mean? And that's why I had Mr. Between, there's so many things that has occurred in our lifetimes as men. Us men have to deal with this, deal with life like this. Ladies are never put into these positions before. But sometimes a man gets caught up in a place that he doesn't need to be. But he gets caught in between a rock and a hard place. What does he do? The people must say Wayne change. All right, no problem. I guess y'all are saying, okay. So based on what y'all are saying, and Wayne has changed. Based on what y'all are saying, Wayne, this is what y'all are saying then. Has Wayne changed? That's the correction. No, don't worry about it. Yes or no? Yes or no? Since as you know what's interesting, and thank you very much, Jermaine. Jermaine, thank you very much for putting this up because the woman them love say, "Oh, I was vulnerable, and I just had to lay the kitty on the line. I didn't know what was going on. I was just so vulnerable, and I just laid the kitty on the line." So I'm asking a question. Eh? Has Wayne changed? All of a sudden, no, Delicia is not a 3 or 4. All of a sudden, all of these girls have become so good and sane. Men can't be 3 or 4s, but if you want to say that, fine. There's no prize. There is no line you can give for shaming a man for having multiple women. You can't shame him for that because society is not built that way. The woman is the one that's built to the purity. Didn't make the rules, guys. I didn't make the rules. I did not make the rules. That's correct. A very tight space. That is correct. Miss Cammy, thank you very much. Sometimes you have to get yourself in a tight space. You never know. Men are 04. All right, if you want to call him that. I don't know what that mean, but okay. I'm sure they'll gladly take it. No man is going to retract from being called a man with body for ladies. They're not going to retract from that. Charity box. It's very easy, y'all. You know, maybe some street poets that talk about Wayne is a changed man and born again in the light of our Savior. Please. I laugh a mash up. Born again, which part? Which part Wayne born again? Down by the rivers of Tamira Panty. If you want to call men dogs, I guess, hey, they're not going to look. A man is not going to take it the way a woman would have taken it because the truth is that's just one of those, what you call it? That's one of those stereotypes that, well, I shouldn't say stereotype. It's one of those, what no? Double standards that exist. It just exists. So only thing we are not change, but me say if we're not in a situation, I say no, not really. He just don't want Delicia. Well, you know what, Angela Paul, that's a fair argument. That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. That is fair. A chastity box. It's so good. It's so- It's so- Somebody said them lock up weed. Oh God, no way. It's so- What I say is Tamira put the chastity box for win. That's what y'all are saying. Did Tamira put a chastity box on Wayne? It's so- When I said, what I said, eh? No, this is for the men. Them, you know, easy. You know, sister, man, this. Them saying, them I said, we them put lock and keep and win. I saw them lock up just to the box. Put win on the pouch. What I say is, they have locked Wayne up. When I say them put Wayne, yes, the time I put a chest in the box on him. You know what? No woman could have ever put one of these on me. You know what? Y'all are really out of, you know, really out of pocket. You, would you put, would you put a chastity box on your man or husband? You know what? Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me see exactly what the lady them say. Cause it's not easy, you know. Anything on easy? Hmm? We're in between a rock and a hard place. Let me ask the lady something. Would you put one of these boxes on the man? Nice. we don't want to lock it up, you know. You know, we don't have to store it. That's what y'all are saying. All right, no worries, ladies. Fine. I understand. I understand. We get to laugh and joke with these things. With Iman and trees, you know, I got to bed because we can't do the stress. We can't do the stress. Yeah, we done. Me done. Ladies, I'm finished. Me done. Me not go pressure it anymore at all. Y'all are saying that's what Amber have Anthony under. I'm not gonna pressure it anymore. I'm gonna leave it right here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful night. I love y'all. Keep watching the channel. Me love you very much. Have a wonderful night. I'm gonna leave it right here. My baby myself. Goodbye. I'm gone.